Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and today we'll be reading a post on r/loseit about Adele's weight loss. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more weight loss stories. Adele's weight loss controversy. Hope it's okay to post here. I found an article on her recent weight loss. If you check her Instagram, she posted an updated birthday photo. It was so sad to see all the comments that she couldn't have lost that much weight without surgery, etc. When we all know that this way of eating and similar ways of eating really work. I see posts every day in this thread and others of people losing 100+ pounds. Also, so many body positive people seem upset now and that she shouldn't be praised for being thin and beautiful. This just hurts to see those kind of comments. Yes, beauty comes in all shapes and sizes, but dang, lose some weight and get healthy and piss everyone off. Let her live her life and be healthy and have confidence. It's crazy what getting in shape does to other people's egos. People were also saying how they're sad because Adele isn't relatable anymore. What are your thoughts? Have people said crazy things to you after losing the weight? It seems kind of obvious that she's been trying to lose weight for some time now. As for behind the scenes stuff, I don't think we'd ever know how things really are, but from what I'm shown, I'm happy for her. This isn't a case of a paparazzi picture making rounds on the internet. She personally posted it on Instagram. She's a private person, so she doesn't just post anything on there without considering it beforehand. In the picture, she is smiling, she's dressed nice, and it looks like she really posed for it. So all those things tell me that she's happy with how she is and she wants people to notice. So yay Adele. Exactly. Like, so many people have been posting photos of her before weight from around the time that Skyfall and her third album was released. But she had already lost a lot of weight by that point. She was much slimmer than she was 10+ years ago when Chasing Pavements was released. It seems like she's lost weight gradually since she was in her early 20s. I guess for those who only got to know her music when that Hello It's Me song came out, maybe weren't aware of how she was bigger at the beginning of her career, and has been on a journey to a healthier weight for a decade now. I think Adele was held up as an idol for and by women in bigger bodies. You could be fat and popular, fat and famous, fat and beautiful. I think they no longer feel represented and validated. At the end of the day, her body is her business. It's up to her what she does with it. We shouldn't idolize others for our own self-worth. You are absolutely right. I am guilty of it, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, I am glad for her and have nothing negative to say about her weight loss. But the before Adele was somebody who was like me, in the sense that she was a larger sized woman. She always was more beautiful and talented than me, of course. But yes, as you say, I did see her as proof of you can be fat and beautiful. The thing is that if those overweight women need a celebrity to represent them to feel good about their bodies, I don't think celebrity representation really is the issue. If all it takes for them to feel bad about their weight is a celebrity losing weight, then I think they know deep down that they may not be as healthy as they could be. It's like they have one less excuse to avoid being physically active and eating healthier. There's nothing stopping them from trying to improve the way they're feeling about themselves. They shouldn't need celebrities to do that for them. If a woman was truly happy to be on the chubbier side, Adele's weight loss wouldn't make a difference to them. Weight loss is damn hard, and I'm happy to see Adele's progress. She must have worked very hard, and she deserves a pat on the back for it. Something that so many of those bitter people are missing is that just because she's no longer fat, it doesn't mean she can't still be an inspiration and a role model for fat people. Adele became successful while fat. Everything she accomplished, she did while she was fat. Just because she lost weight doesn't invalidate her prior success. She stepped into an industry that preys upon people, that frequently elevates the pretty ones with less talent, rather than the chubby ones with pipes like a grand organ who write their own songs. She fought an uphill battle and won through strength of will and undeniable talent. That said, idolizing her for her weight in the first place is unhealthy. I'm so very happy for her. I'd say that the vast majority of the world needs therapy. No one should have so much emotionally invested in the weight of a person whose songs they like. It's easy to see why people are upset. Fat Adele helped them feel validated in that they can be fat but also successful and blah blah blah. But it sucks that so many people are stuck in that line of thinking. If everyone logged off social media, went to therapy and got their head sorted, and then got to work on themselves in whatever way they choose, I'd imagine that overall happiness and satisfaction would rise a crazy amount. Oprah went through something similar to this in the 90s when she lost a lot of weight through diet and exercise. She had a daily television show, so people didn't accuse her of having surgery, but a lot of people said that she was less relatable. She actually did an episode related to it, where a woman said that she used to feel like she could hang out with Oprah and that they could eat donuts and drink coffee, but now she felt like she would have to have special diet food for her. Someone else said that they felt Hollywood had pressured her into losing weight, which is sad and crappy, but I get it. You see someone who is similar to you, and you can picture that you could be friends if they weren't famous, and then they change, and it feels like a betrayal. We see posts on the sub fairly often of friends and family not being supportive or reacting badly when someone gets healthier. It's sad, and we should do better, but emotions are complicated, and someone else's weight loss can make you have to deal with your own food issues. I agree it is sad that you just can't enjoy your weight loss. I think that this whole thing is crazy. There's a whole camp of people saying she shouldn't be praised for losing weight, which I find an odd notion. Why can't I praise her for doing something difficult? I don't think it detracts at all from her accomplishments or her message of thanks to healthcare workers. Losing weight is hard, and praising her for doing so does not imply that she wasn't beautiful before the weight loss. It's an acknowledgement of her hard work. I think most people are just inserting their own feelings, to be honest. The people are not just complimenting her weight, they are saying she is healthier and happier, which, well, isn't confirmed. She just went through a huge divorce. And if she had gained weight, then that would have been the headlines, that she is sad and unhappy and unhealthy. But because the outcome was weight loss, which by the way can mean those exact same things, the praise feels odd. It's not the beauty compliments that irk me, but the assumption of happiness and health, and the loudness of it all because of her body. But yeah, she looks gorge, and I wish people wouldn't give such importance to body sizes. They are jealous as frig, in my opinion. Diet and exercise does work, it just takes patience and perseverance. I lost some weight rather recently, and people gave me mixed reactions, from OMG, you look amazing, to dude, why'd you lose so much weight? You looked good before. Or, girl, you gotta eat more. I'm not underweight or anything either. The more positive reactions came from my closer friends, while the more negative reactions came from my acquaintances, especially acquaintances who would try to diet every now and then. So, hey, I don't want to blow smoke up my own butt, but insecurity turns into jealousy, and it's a nasty thing. I think Bill Maher said it best on JRE. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but health is science. There's armies of people on Twitter crying and holding each other while they try and shut down people that they perceive as being hateful when they support what Adele has done. I saw a fairly popular and pathetic tweet that went something like this. All the plus-size people, I just want you to know that in light of this picture, it's okay to take the day off of social media. As if this woman was the arbiter of fat morality and talking to her peers as if she's their mom, and they're not adults but 3-year-old children. I saw a meme somewhere that went, "Oh, please God, I'll do anything to be thin." And God replied, "Eat healthy, in moderation, and move a little." And the person replied, "Anything but that." It really is that simple, unless you have some health issues that prevent this, thyroid, mobility, etc. I was in this same boat. I just felt I couldn't lose weight, but then something clicked. I started eating right, exercising moderately, and the weight just fell off of me. I couldn't believe it, but on some level, I felt maybe I wasn't ready or scared of the changes of losing weight. For Adele, I could see how some people may think that they've lost the role model, someone famous who maybe looks like them. However, being body positive means that you must support everyone's ability to make their own choices about their health and their body. That means not only is fat shaming not okay, but thin shaming is also not okay. It's her life, her body, her choice. She is still the same person regardless of her body fat percentage. And that brings us to the featured narwhals of the day from our subreddit. Our subreddit is a place to share pictures, ask questions, and get support on your weight loss journey. To join, just open the description below and click the top link. Click Use App, install the Reddit app, create an account, and then click Join once you're at our subreddit. We'd love to have you join us on the subreddit. Once again, the link is below. Lauren0312 says, starting to gain control over my binging by having bigger, more nutrient-dense meals and having treats in moderation. I've lost nearly 10 kg, 22 pounds since February, and so proud of myself. This butterfly says, before quarantine versus this morning. I moved from campus to an apartment with some old friends, and now that I make my own food, I finally switched to a vegan diet and I see some real results. A Karma2196 says, my progress so far, 252 pounds 18 months ago, 274 last week. It's been a long journey and I've tried my absolute hardest to do this right and learn as much as I can throughout the process. Happy to answer any questions, comments, since this is my first time posting about this on any social media. Thanks for sharing future Narwhals. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more weight loss stories that help you stay on track. Thanks for watching Narwhals, and I'll see you in the next one.